I'm gonna feel like one big Mac Daddy after doing this review. Oh shit, the camera's on. Oh, did I just say that? Oh shit. Hi everybody, this is OBB, the Diecast news guy. That was quite random. And today, we're gonna be doing an Diecast review. Oh my god, well, you never know when the camera's gonna come on when times come like that, so hey, whatever though. Anyways, guys, today we're gonna be doing a NASCAR Authentics Diecast review on a car that I totally forgot to review about. Alright, so you know, anybody who's a big fan of this driver, please don't hate me. I literally forgot that this car came out, and I told myself in the live reaction video I was gonna get it, but you know what, this car actually isn't too bad, and there actually is quite a few differences from this car compared to the other car that was released in earlier of the 2020 waves. But today it's going to be on Matt Kenseth's 2020 McDonald's McDelivery Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE for Chip Ganassi Racing. Very interesting diecast. Again, I picked this car up at Walmart, as I've got, you know, seems like Walmart has been the go-to place to, I mean, usually it's been Target or Walmart's, but Walmart definitely has been the place to go for me to get Wave 7 and Wave 8. So, we're expecting a lot of diecast reviews to review on that wave. Not every single car, but a good amount. But what a beautiful paint scheme this is. Might look very similar to, you know, Kyle Larson's car that we got from Wave 2, which, you know, unfortunately, they couldn't announce it because, you know, of, you know, the past, you know, let's just not talk about the past. You know, we're moved on from that. And there's the back. If you guys want to see that, nothing too crazy right there, but some of these cars might look familiar because I've already done reviews on them. But anyways, enough of me talking, and hopefully I don't say any more, you know, weird shit in this review. Let's go and kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of the Matt Kenseth 2020 McDonald's McDelivery car. Alrighty guys, we got this Big Mac out of the car, and oh goodness gracious, here I go again with those damn puns. But anyways, enough of me going ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and smash my forehead into a freaking ceiling after just saying that pun. Let's go ahead and let's take this diecast off of the camera for a second. Let's look at the accessory that comes with this, and it is our favorite, guys, the plastic hoods. The ones that, you know, are, you know, pretty damn good quality, I will admit. I mean, there's no paint chips on this, very basic. Classic McDonald's M arch right there. I really said M arch. Well, you know what I mean. The arch shaped as an M. Goodness gracious, my grammar and vocabulary really is not going good today. But whatever, though. Yeah, the little smiley face right there. That is cool. McDelivery, Matt Kenseth, 42. And NASCAR Authentics on the back with the old Lino race, with the old Lino logo. I kind of find that funny that they still use their old logo when they first started making NASCAR diecast, which, you know, hard to believe. It's been now like 10 years now, I believe. Yeah, 2011 and 2021. So, whew, holy crap, man. A decade of Lino racing diecast, and Jesus, we have gone downhill real quick. But anyways, I'm not going to be talking about Lino's quality. I spoke to differ. Look at this quality control we got right there. They killed the M. When you do a McDonald's diecast, you can never screw up the M. They managed to do that right here. Because where they place the decal, where, you know, if you notice, you know, the Camaro, the 2020 Camaro molds, you know, they're a lot more wider in the rear. I mean, no sexual puns intended. There's a crack right here. Again, no sexual puns intended. But there's a crack where this M is, where it's wide. Yeah, that's not good quality control. I mean, this M looks good, but this just, that doesn't look good at all, to be honest with you guys. And they completely massacred the NASCAR race car logo right there. Nice job, Lionel. Matt Kenseth's name, you can barely freaking read right there. And oh, goodness gracious. It's just me, or, well, I think Monster Energy is supposed to be right there. So I don't know, but that, I'm just going to say Monster Energy is supposed to be on there. But I don't know, is it like that on the other side? Okay, it's like that on the other side. I was going to say, yeah, that B post really is quite slanted down, but I can probably lay them some slack right there, considering, you know, we can't have, well, I don't know, we can't have an energy drink sponsor on a 164. But then again, you know, we've seen slip-ups from lineup before. And you see the 42 McDonald's logo. But yeah, I mean, it is, you know, at first glances, you're pretty much going to assume that this is basically just like Kyle Larson's 2019 car. Well, that, my friend, is when you are wrong, because there are quite a lot of differences in this car. Oh, goodness gracious, is there a paint chip where in the middle of the M? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, Lord, there is. Look at that crap. God, Lionel, you can't even, and the M is literally creased up too. Jesus. Lionel cannot get their M's right, I tell you what. I mean, my God, if I was a McDonald's logo, I'd turn that frown definitely upside down after seeing what they've done to that precious M. Goodness gracious. How can you do that to an iconic sponsor like McDonald's? And this side right here looks a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh, yeah, by the way, rest in peace, Credit One Bank. It does look like they are returning this year. So I don't know if we're going to, I don't even think we're going to even have, our favorite, sponsored by Credit One Bank. One to go. On the back, we got Camaro logos, thank God. And there's a paint chip on the taillights. Nice job. Nothing on decklet. But, yeah, what I said about this car, it's basically almost like Kyle Larson's McDelivery car from 2019. But there are quite a lot of differences. And to show you guys, we're going to go ahead and show you guys that car right there. So as you guys know, this car was released from Wave 2, which, was unannounced, considering, the situations that happened earlier last year with Kyle Larson. Not getting into any details, but the past is past, and, we're going to move on from that. And this is the car from Wave 7, like I said. So, of course, the big difference right off the bat, they got rid of that big M. And good riddance. The big M didn't look too bad on the Larson car, but on the Bubba car, I did a rant review on the Bubba car, so that pretty much sells it right there. But you see, we got a pointy nose and a round nose. Beautiful. And again, right here, of course, we don't have that, the NASCAR Heat 4 logo, because, that wouldn't make sense, having it on the 2020 car. So that's a big difference right there. But you see, instead of white, the paint scheme has changed a little bit, as you can see. The McDonald's logo looks like it's pretty much mostly exactly the same. The M hasn't really changed, except for the quality. The quality looks pretty bad. That M looks like it's about to be split in half, for Christ's sakes. Goodness gracious, if they had to cover that part up, I'd rather switch to a W for Wumbo. Goodness gracious, man. But yeah, Matt Kenseth's name poorly placed compared to the Larson one, which looks nice. Goodness. Okay, that B post really is starting to bother me now. I can't think of any other reasons why that would be a space right there. It's got to be the Monster Energy logo. But then again, there is a little bit of a space right here, and it's centered perfectly. So quality-wise, the 2019 version is a lot more better. But you see the paint scheme is pretty much, we got some differences right here. We got a little bit more yellow where we're right above where that white is compared to right here. And they decided to put a red line where, where they decided to put a red line right here instead of, well, you know what I mean. I don't really have to point out the differences. You have eyes. You can look and see what the differences are. That's why I don't really, when I do diecast reviews, man, you guys know, I don't review every single sponsor. My logic and my theory is that if you can see what's on the car, then I don't have to point it out. But then again, Lionel's quality control is pretty bad, so sometimes I do have to point it out. But hey, that's what makes an entertaining diecast review and what makes a traditional boring diecast review. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. No offense to anybody out there who, does their diecast reviews like that, but, it's just a little boring to me. But we get yellow side skirts right here compared to the white. And, of course, another big difference right here is we got a glossy finish. It's a lot more glossier compared to the matte finish, which, I prefer the matte finish. That's what made the Ganassi cars look pretty cool. But they did the same thing with the gear wrench car as well from the Kurt Busch car, which, ironically, that car was also released. Both gear wrench cars were released from 2019 and 2020. But yeah, we got some differences right here. We got, this generic. We got some differences. No sponsor on the decklet, though. McDonald's. I'm loving it. And this side is pretty much exactly the same as the other side, except for some decal issues right by where the wheel welds. But yeah, everybody remembers this car. I think, I think Kenseth only drove this car for like 8 races, and 2020 wasn't really the best year when it comes to Matt Kenseth. Goodness gracious. When I saw this guy I only went to one NASCAR race this year, and that was at New Hampshire. When I saw Matt Kenseth crashed and spin out, not once, not twice, but 3 times, I was like, me and my good buddy Brandon, we were like, get off the track, dude. Please get off the track. Matt Kenseth was definitely, yikes. 2020 was a bad year, and I think that's a year nobody wants to remember, being a Matt Kenseth fan. Hey, but, this could have been Carl Evans' ride. I think that I would have probably, I probably would have felt sorry for you Kenseth fans out there. I'm not really the biggest Kenseth fan, but seeing his career go down like this with Ganassi kind of sucked, to be honest with you guys. Which is unfortunate because I thought the 42, when Larson first drove the 42 in 2020, it looked like it was going to be a pretty damn good season, probably even a championship running season for Larson. Boy, tables have turned, but, 2021 is looking promising for Kyle Larson. And I don't know about Matt Kenseth. You guys know Ross Chastain's going to the 42. But yeah, everybody remembers this car from the Brickyard race, where Kenseth nearly won his first Brickyard race, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, Harvick got his 3rd Brickyard win. Kenseth finished 2nd. And besides that, I think that was his only top 5 ever this season. So, that kind of sucks. But hey, Kenseth and Chad Johnson tried to pull something off their ass. I mean, it was better than Matt McCall with Kurt Busch at Daytona a few years ago. But anyways, enough of me talking about that, guys. I'm going to sign off for now. This review is already getting quite long. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thanks for watching this Diecast review of the Matt Kenseth 2020 McDonald's McDelivery Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE 400 for not Henry Motorsports. Jesus Christ, it's not 2021 yet for the Diecast. Chip Ganassi Racing. That's what I meant. It's for Chip Ganassi Racing. But anyways, guys, since I'm already screwing up this at ending this review, I'm going to go ahead and sign it off right here. So this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another Diecast review.